how do I turn off that "You Are Live" pop-up? Hello, welcome to my stream. Sorry we're slightly late. My nap earlier delayed my food, so I had to eat. Oh, wonderful, bleeding. Helpful. So yes, this is the second Deponia game, Chaos on Deponia. I thought we would take a break from sponsored games, donated games, other sort of stuff, and continue playing this because... so without further ado... we will start. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if Jug is on and turn the bloody thing off. Okay, so... Hi, Leaky. Okay. Hotspots combine. Specs alert. Yeah, standard. And that looks normal. No Jug. Okay. So we're good. Alright. New game.
Huh? What's this all about? Isn't that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the junk press from my trawler. You need to help me fix it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in Part 1.
So what? Who's going to notice? Those who played Part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah, but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. A little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister? That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
You
Lol.
never learn, do you?
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do you now? So, do you remember how to use the interface in order to talk to someone?
Yeah. But also because it's me. Yeah, I'm not skipping the tutorial.
And? Are you paying close attention?
I sure am.
I should hope so. Otherwise, you'll never understand how to talk to somebody.
But you just did that.
Well, that was easy. But the thing that you don't know yet is how to look at an object.
But I already know that.
I see. And how?
It's the eye icon.
What's that?
It's the reactor lead head.
But it was a cathode plunger in the last game.
It's the lead head, believe me. You need it to repair the press.
And how exactly am I going to do that if I can't even pick the thing up? Huh? Where'd it go?
You put it in your inventory. You know, where all your items go.
Hey, there it is.
Exactly. Now, this is your inventory.
I knew that.
Here you can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you?
Look here, Bozo. I fixed the part.
I won't believe that until I see it in operation.
I know. My handyman skills are really incredible.
Next, you need to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me.
We have to
I'll
push
manage the
button
rest.
and get squashed.
Whatever. When you're ready, you need to...
Hold your horses, will ya? It's just a button. I think I can manage without your help.
Rufus, don't! You're standing right under the...
Don't panic. You don't think I'd fall for the same feeble gag twice. So, what was that again? I push this button here, and then...
Didn't
Squish.
look all that feeble to me.
Squish, pop.
They came out of nowhere. With their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards. Organized. They took our village by
Mechanical
force.
beards?
They left nothing behind but tears and devastation. They were looking for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky. And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up, contacted her fiancé,
Oh, the
and
championship.
took her to the lower Ascension station.
Well,
Only to
it's
learn
only
the
the
shocking
tutorial, so-
truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon, and Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow
Mission
up
Impossible
our
music.
world.
No, it's
They
a
had
James Bond,
failed
isn't
to
it?
reckon with the one.
Or possibly the Lone Ranger?
He swapped the cartridges. And he restored Gold's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium. The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus.
Aha.
Right.
I was hoping there was going to be another Huzzah song.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if
She's
it
back.
really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well...
That looks like one of his plans.
I was about to get to that part. So listen
Yeah.
up. Da 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 dun 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 dun.
Huzzah!
You're being pathetic, again about accurate bacteria in the fridge. It's getting boring, but packing bags due to dirty socks I threw to lampshades, rim borders on Anadon's gone. Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? There's cracks growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifice, and gosh, now I have to start all over again. Huzzah, all over again.
Huzzah all over again. Yeah, it does look a little bit like Shaggy. I hope we find out why he looks like the other guy, Cletus.
Trash, trash.
That's my
trash.
burning question.
And more trash.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah, sure. Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Excuse me.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was gonna ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
Trash.
I still don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, whatever are you talking about? Trash.
Bleep bloop. Huzzah! Once more from the top! 20G. I didn't do anything. I don't know why he's calling him trash either. There we go. Okay. Doc!
May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well, not exactly.
It's in my tool chest. You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise not to wreak havoc.
Not me.
Tool chest. Aha!
Didn't you
Huzzah!
tell me
Once
that
more
he
from the
suffers from an
top.
exaggerated opinion of himself?
Okay. What are you doing? You just
Those days
impaled
are over.
the bird.
Rufus has learned a lot. He is
With a
much
claw
more
hammer.
careful than before.
You just impaled the bird with the claw
Aren't you
hammer.
worried he might steal something?
I trust him completely.
I'm borrowing it.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
This is funny. Hi, Alkash.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
You missed Huzzah!
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
There is fire. He has literally put everything on fire.
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water.
Okay. I've put things on fire and I don't know how to get them out of fire. I'm gonna have to open the bathroom. That poor bird!
All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
Yes, very careful. Oh god, now what's happened with the poor bird?
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
He's just getting a hammer.
He's just getting a hammer. So yes, hi Jesse, Leaky, and Alkash. Who I can. I might actually be imagining things. Yeah, I'm imagining things. Of course, now no one from the people are in here.
If that's all, have turned himself around.
No mix of people,
180
so of course it's
degrees.
bleeding.
That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
I remember that from the last game.
And he shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any circumstances.
Well, if that's all you're worried
Oh
about,
god.
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
I'm on the 720 stream. I noticed it not so much bleeding as much as what on earth have I got anyway? Why have I got a tablecloth?
So he's more careful than he used to be?
Yes, he's finally started learning from his mistakes.
The Xbox stream? Or Xbox streaming right now? Oh, that's probably a really bad idea for me to be streaming then.
He would ask before he used my water supply, wouldn't he?
Absolutely.
Good. Good. I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month.
Oh, it's just a standard stream. Okay, fair enough. I was kind of hoping I could...
Will you promise me that he won't try to knock me out with a blunt instrument to steal my things?
Not Rufus. When I met him, he may have been a bit crude and sometimes even disrespectful. But at heart,
The water's
he's a very good boy.
brown. The water is brown.
Can a person really change so much?
It's very simple. Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would bet the house on it.
Well, the house is going to be on fire soon. There we go. That's what I was trying to
You
do.
almost have me convinced, but there is one thing that still worries me. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Oh, Grandma, you worry about the silliest things.
Perhaps I'm worrying unnecessarily. After all, John Thomas is very good at self-defense.
Oh, Grandma Utz, as if that would be at all necessary.
If you promise me that he will be careful,
Hooray!
everything is all right. Just as
We're
long
setting
as nothing
everything on fire.
happens to my John Thomas.
Promise.
Then I should apologize. I suppose your Rufus really...
Nope.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I was trying to put the fire out, and then what he actually did was just pick up the hammer and leave the fire!
By the way, what's that funky smell?
And also garbage disposed to the bird.
Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus,
Hi, Paul.
we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What
That
plan
does
are
not
you
look
talking
safe.
about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one. In a spectacular chain reaction, this will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers.
This cannot go well. This cannot go well. I do not see how this can go well, in that I know that it also ends with it being impaled in a rocket ship, but
The first target opens the gas tap on the Bunsen burner, which then lights the fuse.
Isn't it more probable that the cork will simply knock over the Bunsen burner?
My design is based on science, not some nebulous probabilities.
The calculation of probabilities is an integral component of all sciences.
For you, maybe. My science is based on hearsay and inner conviction.
I was just reminded of the IT crowd with him going, I'll just put this fire over here with the other fire. When he was trying to get a fire extinguisher.
After the cork ricochets off the other two targets, it will hit exactly here. I've calculated everything precisely.
How did you calculate that?
Well, the way you calculate things. You lie down for a while, and these mathematical formulas come to you in your sleep.
Yes, better phone. Oh, what? That is just too long for a phone number anyway. I'm not going to read it out, because I didn't like that particular episode.
The cork is in place and precisely oriented. Well, approximately precisely. You'll see, I will go to Elysium.
Stop it, Rufus. The only thing you will achieve is a spectacular suicide.
Don't panic. I've calculated everything. An apology is about to be due. Light the fireworks as soon as the saw blade is in the air. Then, they will create enough spin to catapult me directly. At the halfway point, eagles will start to fly alongside me if my sketch is correct. Watch your fingers, Doc. As soon as the cork hits the third target, the scale will trigger the guillotine.
It would be insane to believe that will work, but it would be even more insane to assume I would be safe here.
Yeah, also, I feel like there's something very wrong with the guillotine thing. Okay. Have we calculated? Let's just go for it.
Take a good look.
Rufus, no!
Also, move your fingers, Doc.
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Darn it! What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Well, you're strapped, so...
Doc! Doc! Are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Huh. Doc really picked a great spot to fall unconscious. I have to find some way to get him away from there before the water boils away. The Bunsen burner is bringing the water to a boil. I have to hurry, otherwise the scale will trigger the guillotine.
Can I just wait and trigger the guillotine?
The Bunsen burner is bringing the water to a boil. I have to hurry, otherwise the scale will trigger the guillotine.
I kind of want to see what happens.
I think there's a gas leak. Unfortunately, I don't have a match to test it.
Kind of want to see if I get
That
an
should have
achievement
worked.
for
I
letting him get
calculated the
guillotined.
angle of ricochet exactly. And by calculated, I mean I saw it in my favorite cartoon.
Oh dear, cartoon.
And whoop! Oof! Perfect body control, as always.
Got a knife.
Maybe I can scratch a little black powder out of there. That shouldn't affect the flight characteristics of the saw blade, should it? That tickles.
This is... Why has he welded himself?
Light the fireworks as soon as the saw blade is in the air. Then, they will create enough spin to catapult me directly to Elysium. At the halfway point, eagles will start to fly alongside me if my sketch is correct. Doc! Doc! Are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. A great spot to fall unconscious. I have to find some way to get him away from there before the water boils away. With the right momentum, powder into the air intake of the bellows. Easy and totally realistic.
I don't think it's going
If
to
the
let me
black
get him
powder
his
reaches
head
the
chopped
flames,
off.
it could ignite the gas. And then, there's bound to be an interesting chain reaction whose outcome is very difficult to predict. What am I waiting for? Oh, it worked! I saved Doc! Whoa!
Oh shit.
Rufus! Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big, filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited.
I have come to save my planet.
Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius.
Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Now, remember, he's lied to you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it.
That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic.
The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in.
But there is a third part as well. And that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal?
There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his.
I'll fix it. Don't worry.
You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive the fall.
No! No, this isn't right!
Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.
Okay. I'm gonna save. Because why not? Not that I'm necessarily gonna make a different choice, but I just want to save.
That looks like an ejector seat. Huh, there's still dust on the label. A shrink ray. That's even better than an ejector seat. I'm what's best for Goal.
No, don't!
Ha! Nothing. Why? I wonder if... Uh-oh! No! Goal!
You idiot!
Goal! No, 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 no!
You blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on! Don't panic! I'll come and get you! Somehow!
Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Don't panic! I'll get you!
Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here?
I'm coming, Goal! Hang in there!
Where do you think you're going?
I'm on my way!
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing? Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus.
Cletus! No!
Cletus!
Ah!
Oh dear, what have I done?
Ah!
I love the
I
effect it
still
had
can't believe he really did that.
No
on the cloud.
need to worry, really. He's just like a wombat. He often falls, but he always lands on
All the others. I know. What is that noise?
What the?
Goal?
Don't be silly. If that were gold, the next we could expect... Rufus?
Rufus. Ouch.
How are they gonna get up there then? We need to get up there and save Deponia.
Everything's ready for detonation, Bailiff. Acknowledged, Chief Blaster.
Really hate their voices.
Anything else? Are there no new instructions? We could start the countdown now. I appreciate your eagerness, but this is not a training maneuver. This is about destroying the zone around the Rust Red Sea before we blow up the entire planet. I see, Bailiff. Stop interrupting me. I know very well what is at stake here. Do you think I wasn't aware of all the implications? It is true. Inspector Cletus has not yet reached Elysium. We can only guess what kept him. But as long as there is still hope that he will complete his task, we need not worry. Until then, I don't want to hear about any countdowns. Cletus is going to succeed. He will convince the Council of Elders that there is no sentient life on Deponia. And, if he should fail, then we shall see to it that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Dismissed. I have too many worries of my own to deal with your moral misgivings, so get out! Out, I say! Yes, sir. Where the devil is Cletus?
Hanging somewhere. There. How is everyone this fine Tuesday?
Only the most epic tales feature cool depictions of saw blades crushed into cable boat walls. The attempt, though blunt-stunned, affected goals and planned, but surely can't be blamed on Rufus at all. Reckoning up the sun, the best was yet to come. For the end of part one seemed a little too coarse, and to a man we'll send him to attend a second chance for a decent happy ending, a grand fling with dancing and booze and so forth.
Huzzah! So forth. Huzzah with booze and so forth.
Oh. I think I ought to fire my chiropractor. Doc? Huh. We seem to have docked. But where is everybody?
Dunno.
A note from Bozo, that old pirate. Good morning, lazy bones. Doc took Gold to his office. Huh. Finally someone who uses his brain. She wasn't feeling all that well. Yada, yada, yada. Blood from her ears. Blah, blah, blah. You can find me in the tavern. Tavern? Now that sounds promising. Huh, there's something else. Don't forget to go and see Doc. He needs your help. Why can't they ever manage without me?
They should. You literally destroy everything. Bleep bloop. Huzzah with booze and so forth. Rube Goldberg can pack up and go home. 20G.
Huh. The floating black market is in the middle of the Rust Red Sea, far from the cruiser routes of the Organon. That's good. I can't leave here, not without gold.
Okay. I got a puzzle piece? I think. looked like that was a puzzle piece or something.
I would love to claim that I don't rummage around in trash, but who am I kidding? After all, this is Deponia. Ugh, slimy.
Oh,
Oh, that is disgusting. No, I've had it. I simply do not belong here. Wait,
oh dear God.
what's this?
Oh,
Hey, that's my old anchovy bait. It's still good.
Oh, that was disgusting. Oh, I might vomit.
Ah, nothing beats a fresh breeze from the sea. The smell of freedom and adventure. And tar and toxic chemicals. And Tony's mother?
Shh! You're scaring the fish.
Rotten fish. Close enough. But this native presents a welcome opportunity to make use of my cosmopolitan tactfulness and my linguistic skills.
Yeah.
Me, Rufus, where I find lab belong to Doc.
Are you talking to me, ape man? We put maps up for people like you.
Ah, you mean heroes passing through?
I mean people we prefer not to talk to.
Hey, just so you know it, I have an excellent sense of direction. I don't need your stinking maps.
So what you looking at it for?
I'm not looking. I'm just shooting it a contemptuous glance. But where's the tavern? Ah, well, who cares? I guess I'll go see Doc first then.
Okay, industrial park.
I can look around the town later. First, I have to help Doc get Goal back into shape. Can't have the old coot grabbing all the credit for himself.
Fast travel. Nice. Save us some
What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
I don't know, but there's like a red platypus mouse thing on the top, so that's kind of cute.
Brood on this idea for a while longer.
Oh, and thank you for the follow. I opened the furnace. That is clearly a good idea.
According to the delivery note, the crate contains a replacement airbag for the canal gondolas.
No, we may as well just go in the workshop then. Willow 2711. Cool. If that's your birthday, I have a friend Keith whose birthday is also on the 27th of the 11th. Which is cool.
White, of all things. The wet blanket among colors.
It's not a colour. Nabbing a crank, because why not? And some tape. Because I am a person who steals stuff in point and click games. Oh, puzzle piece. That's the second puzzle piece I've found. That is interesting. Hello, what are you?
What a cute little doggy you are.
I beg your pardon? My
Oh.
name is Cleverbite. I'm an autonomous, cybernetically highly developed service unit, programmed to perform complex security tasks.
Cleverbite. Oh, such an amusing name for a robo-dog.
I will not suffer such indignities.
Sounds cool.
Through the neuronal connection of computer circuits with organic cerebral matter, I am capable of processing more than 3,000 floating point operations per second.
Can you sit up and beg?
Perhaps not, but I could sit up and grab something until you beg me to let go.
You know, you've got quite an attitude for a cyber whatever mongrel, but I'm pretty sure that your bark is worse than your bite.
Do you hear me barking then?
I don't know. All I can hear is... I'll ask Doc to make you a cyber muzzle.
To do that, you would need to get past me, right?
I'm not going to allow some stupid mutt to block my path.
Actually, I'm a superior cybernetic.
Let me show you who is superior here.
Cats are awesome.
Who's a good robot dog?
I need to think about that one. Your mother, perhaps?
What? Oh, you rotten! Down!
I am not sure I have comprehended your intention.
That's because you're only a silly dog.
It might help if you could talk in complete sentences.
Down, boy!
Bravo! With a little more effort, you might indeed be capable of forming an entire sentence.
Ha! Piece of cake. I hereby demand that you perform the act of down.
Boy, but I'm still not sure what you're really trying to tell me.
Well, down, down, see? Like this.
That cracks me up.
There's something floating.
Let me through. I have to see Doc.
Oh, but I can't do that.
You could say
If I
please.
let you
I wonder
through,
where my cat is.
designation as a watchdog
Probably on
would
my
be
bed.
completely compromised.
And
Drooling.
if you don't, you'll be completely compressed. I think you're forgetting who's the superior species here.
Then why don't you simply show me?
Sorry, just putting jacket on.
Will you please let me in?
That sounds better already. But I
Knew a
didn't
chocolate.
quite get the third word you said.
Please,
Talk directly into the audio interface.
if you insist. Please, 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 please!
She's called Lily. And she's adorable and soft.
Oh, please, stop! You're overloading my circuits!
Where's? She's my brave little soldier. Stupid Matt.
Stupid mutt!
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
Actually, I was going to try with the stick.
Hey, look what I've got! And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Fetch the stick, or are you too stupid?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Fetch that stick.
Aw, 3 cats. That's awesome.
You go, fetch that stick, now. Attaboy!
Oh yeah,
If
one
you're
cat is
so
hard work.
fond of that stick, why don't you go get it
So
yourself?
obviously one of them's called
And
Willow.
if you're
What are
a
the other two
good
called?
boy, I might even let you pass.
This is a clever doggy. Ollie and Furby.
Go on. I just threw a stick, and you are a dog. So, what do dogs do in a case like this?
I wait for you to make an even bigger fool of yourself?
No, wrong. You fetch the stick. Or are you too stupid? Wait. I'll show you how it's done.
Please don't pick it up in your mouth. Oh my giddy aunt. Oh, that was gross.
Oh, boy. You didn't really just do that, did you? I can't take it anymore.
Can we do... You used to have... Oh, you used to have 6. Paul, you had 6 at one time? Did I know that?
We'll see
Yes.
if he's still laughing when I shut his tin trap for him. Hey,
I really only
look
have room
what
for
I've
one.
got.
And me.
Ah!
Okay. I'm gonna...
Maybe the fixture's loose.
Da capo!
Maybe the fixture's loose.
Mind you, there's enough fur
Capo,
everywhere
the
for 4
capo.
cats. 6 cats. Okay, what have we got? Up. I don't know what that cute thing is, but it's cute. egg in the funnel.
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end.
What? 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 I'm actually watching at the... What was that on about? Rear... I'm confused. And also, 23 cats and 2 dogs. That is... yeah, that's a word for it, perhaps.
Caution is required. The colorful ones like to bite back. Oh man, that was a lousy Easter. I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end.
I think 2 is a nice number. Depending on how much space. I suppose if I have more space, I might not, but I have enough problems
I can
taking
look
care of
around
one
the
cat.
town later. First, I have to help Doc get Goal back into shape. Can't have the old coot grabbing all the credit for himself.
I have to figure out how to get the stupid doggy to move
I
out
can
the
look
way.
around the town later.
Okay,
First,
so...
I have to help Doc get Goal back into shape. Can't have the old coot grabbing all the credit for himself.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to brood on this idea for a while longer. This would indeed make excellent fuel, but that's a coal-burning stove. Besides, I hope to do even more damage with it somewhere else.
Okay. I have now... What? Huh? Your 2 cats. Yes, I know I've met your 2 cats. I'm confused. I can't... The problem is that I'm saying stuff and then I can't remember what I've said.
I have no idea what airbags are supposed to be good for.
Oh, you have
They're
2
always
now.
the first
Yes,
thing
I've
to break.
seen your cats. It's like
have
I'm
no
just
idea what
babbling,
airbags
so
are
I then
supposed to
can't
be
remember what I've
They're
said, and
always
I'm
the
looking
first
at
thing
the
to
chat
break.
going, what did I say to prompt that?
Black would be better, with flames glued to the side up front, and maybe a dragon with a battle axe.
Okay.
Exactly. That barking trash can may think he can shock me, but I'll show him what a shock. What the shock oh, whatever. Some ingenious pun with shock. Shock. Because of the electric shock and so
Oh
on.
my god.
Oh, come on, Rufus. You don't need a punchline to be brilliant.
Right, now we've got an
What
electric
are
stick.
you doing?
You'll find out soon enough. Ow!
Stop! I can't take it anymore!
Okay,
Yeah,
I've got some...
maybe I should insulate the stick.
Yes. Right. Now I have an electric stick.
Now he's in for a nasty shock. Hey, what's wrong? Are you giving up?
Yes, you were right. This stick business is just too much for me.
You stupid muddy cur. Here, like this. You put the stick in your mouth.
Oh boy, I can't take it anymore.
Oh yeah, don't do this in real life.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy,
Pop,
oh
pop, pop,
boy.
pop, 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 pop. I broke it! I broke it! Oh dear. Yes. Do not try this in actual real life. Ah, that was an autosave. Oh no, I don't want to go out again. Don't reckon you actually got thrown across the room by electricity? That's not good.
Does it have juice?
What is going on out there? Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
But it's funny.
Not necessary. I've got all the time I need. It's time for another brilliant maneuver, plus or minus 10 minutes.
Yeah, don't do that in real life. It's only funny in a computer game.
Hey, Doc.
Rufus!
Oh, yeah. I was going to talk to you about computers, Leaky. At some point.
At last. Goal really almost bought it this time.
But, as I can see, you have everything under control. I'll, go look for Bozo then. He mentioned a tavern.
Her implant has been badly damaged. I need to operate right away. There's only one problem. The data cartridge is not going to survive the procedure.
I take it that's a bad thing?
Well, yes. Her entire mind is stored on the thing. Her memory,
How is
her
that a
character.
thing?
The ascension codes?
I can save the data, but I need a bunch of empty cartridges.
And these cartridges are hard to obtain?
Not really. This is the floating black market, after all.
There's a
nothing
shark
you
outside the
can't
window.
get here. And brain implants are currently all the rage. I installed another
Why
one
would
just
you-
the other day. You will find the cartridges in the gadget shop.
What? Why me?
Because I need to get ready for the surgery.
And I need to
Why would you put your
familiarize
entire brain
myself
on
with the
it?
local circumstances. Bozo said something about a tavern?
Rufus,
All right, all right.
They're not
So
button
I
apparently
get
with
those
names
cartridges in the
instead
gadget
of a
shop?
label.
it's right by the harbor,
Oh,
outside the
indeed.
city gate. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the good cartridges. The cheap ones are bound to cause problems.
Well, it's your money. So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
It's right by the harbor, outside the city gate. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get...
Okay.
Goal? Goal!
She can't hear you, Rufus.
No problem. It's battery acid, gunpowder, bull's blood.
Or you can simply bring me the cartridges as I asked you to do.
We'll see. She's almost always unconscious when we... A connection.
Yes.
Nonsense.
Just as long as you don't do anything while she's unconscious. Alright, having a screwdriver. Oh, and puzzle piece! It's the third puzzle piece! Better get an achievement for picking these things up.
Chew first.
That was a reminder that you are not to poke around in my things.
Okay, reminder heard and ignored.
Rufus?
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Make it go from water to ice to water to ice. That's how physics works. Oh, excuse me. Right. I broke the doggy. Feel bad about breaking the doggy. Is there a run button? I can't remember if there's a run button.
Hey, you.
Who?
Oh.
Me?
No, we're talking to the three-headed platypus behind you.
We've been watching you.
We know what you're planning.
Oh yeah? Seems like you know more than I do.
News spreads fast in the floating black market. You've got something very valuable there.
It mustn't fall into the wrong hands.
And your hands would be the right ones?
Let's just say we're friends.
We're the good guys.
We fight against oppression by the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
The Organon is planning something
Something unspeakable.
Yeah.
so unspeakable that we cannot talk about it.
We've got to go.
We've already said too much.
But we'll be back.
And then we'll get what is rightfully ours.
Do not talk about this to anybody.
Keep your back to the wall.
And do not forget who your true friends are.
Death to the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
What was that all about?
Screwdriver, crank, and an entry. Okay, so marketplace. Whoa! Oh, that's busy.
The red pipe leads toward Little Venice, the green into the heart of the industrial park, and the yellow into that dark alley. Expired tranquilizers. Huh, better than nothing.
Interesting.
Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
So, what do you sell here?
What does it look like?
Well,
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly mind-altering substances, illegal drugs, and questionable medications.
Oh, good. That's all right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help you?
I'm new here. Are there any sites you would recommend?
Oh
Very
god.
funny. I'm blind. Just in case you hadn't noticed.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Nobody but me! You're blind? How come?
Let's put it like this. I should have read the directions for use while I still could.
Well, this is just mean.
From here, you know, you've got a great view of the marketplace.
Oh, that explains a lot of the noises I've been hearing lately.
What do you hear then? Any news or exciting rumors?
Sorry to disappoint you, but that rhythmic background music drowns out everything. Except for occasional cheering coming from the arena.
I'd noticed that music too.
I wish it were possible to switch it off somehow. Too bad I've run out of earworm repellent.
You're bemused by the sleepy crocodile. I'm amused by the actual crocodile.
Have you been to Bellevue recently?
Very funny.
What's up with that arena?
I've been wondering about that myself. All I know is that it's a cauldron-shaped pit in the center of the marketplace. Some kind of sporting competition is held there, involving platypuses, I think, and water.
Water?
Platypuses.
Yes. Luckily, they've now built a railing around the arena.
Wait a minute. What is that?
He's mean.
Boo boo boo! Peekaboo!
Get lost.
I would like to buy something.
That's good. That's very good. What will it be?
I would like a +5 healing potion.
Sorry, all sold out. But I have some antidotes on sale.
Nah, never mind. I'll save my money then. What's in that bottle back there?
Undiluted ethanol with antifreeze? Tastes all right, really. I used to drink that a lot until I was eventually no longer able to find the bottle.
Have you got any sedatives?
Yes, but you need a prescription.
I've got a prescription right here.
That's not a prescription. That's a button you tore from your coat.
Are you quite sure about that?
Listen, I may be blind, but I'm not dumb.
Well, maybe you should get a second opinion. Are you giving away anything for free?
Not really. The only thing I could offer you is a sample of this new plant. It contains various mind-altering substances that have never been tested on humans.
Sounds perfect.
Incredibly dangerous. Absolutely illegal. And the possible side effects are both unpredictable and unspeakable.
But it's free.
Yes, but
In that case, can I have it?
not so fast. You can only have the Cucumis agnito in exchange for a free coupon.
Cuckoo. What?
Cucumis agnito, the cucumber of revelation.
Ah,
the active
cucumber.
ingredient is in its juice. Unfortunately, the shell is very hard.
Hard shell, dangerous content, unpredictable side effects? Oh, just like me. Won't you let me have a free cucumber?
Only for a coupon.
Ah, great. And where would I get one of these coupons?
From the Free Pharmacy magazine, of course.
But I don't see a free pharmacy magazine here.
Neither do I. But do you hear me complaining? It's prominently displayed here somewhere.
No, it's not.
When I took my break earlier, one copy was definitely still there. I tested a new laxative, and suddenly everything had to go very fast.
And you took the magazine to the bathroom with you? What for? To read the cartoons?
Ever heard of Braille? Also, Gulliver's Tavern is always out of toilet paper.
Oh dear.
Nothing I need right now.
You get what you deserve.
See you later.
Not if I see you first.
Okay. I need some more tea. So, just in case. And get my handy dandy tea breaks. Screen. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm back. Tea is obtained. Oh, right. Oh, hair is in my eyes. It's the problem with it being shorter, is it just dangles. Ah, but it looks awesome. Right. Okay. Aye. Whoa, lots of things. This way is to the harbour. Because this won't go poorly.
I don't see a switch. No matter. With a little technical know-how, it shouldn't be a problem. Turn off!
Yeah, why would you want to do that? There's a guy with a gondola! That's the tavern.
Hey, hold still! Oh, darn it. Oh, it seems to have some sort of motion sensor.
Songs of the junk crabs. The mating song of the junk crabs. The junk avalanche tarantella. The Jolly Johnny song. And the Dead Pigeon Tango. Steal the sugar.
Hello,
Talk to Bozo.
Bozo, old pirate.
We've been through this, Rufus. I am not a pirate. I'm only a junk dealer with my own trawler.
Yeah, right. And the parrot on your shoulder is only perching there by chance.
I don't have a parrot, Rufus. I've never had one.
Is that so? Then who did I feed those earthworms to whenever you were asleep?
You're a rare bird yourself.
An eagle.
Say, Rufus, was there anything in particular you wanted to talk to me about?
Certainly.
Then what are you waiting for?
The multiple choice box.
Wait a minute. Worms?
Shh. Here it comes now. Oh, don't tell me I slept through the entire passage.
Like a platypus. Only you mumbled in your sleep.
I was dreaming of my next big adventure.
With the... Hey, sweet cheeks.
I went to see Doc, and now I need to find the gadget shop.
Say hello to Gilligan for me if he happens to be in. It's by the
Gilligan.
pool, just to the left of the city gate.
Here.
This is peppermint tea.
Yeah,
I have
right.
peppermint
Tell
tea.
me another one. Pirates drink grog. Everybody knows that.
But I'm not. Listen, I talked to Doc. He says your skewed perception may be an indication of a serious head injury.
And the scar next to your eye may be an indication of an exciting sea battle. Har!
Seriously. Did you ever fall on your head? I mean, between the 2 times since we've met.
Anchors away! Hoist the sails! Avast ye landlubbers! Yo ho 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 ho!
Oh, well. None of my business. Just as long as you don't forget to pay me for the passage.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum! Arr!
It's always a peppermint tea night.
See you later.
Don't get lost.
It helps me sleep.
Whew. Despite my mighty strength, I'm not going to get anywhere without tools. The flap is screwed down.
All I have a screwdriver. There's an actual person in there.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Are you looking for trouble?
Oh, come on. Sing along. Hi deedle deedle do.
Man, are you lucky I don't hit the handicap.
That's hilarious.
Hey,
Oh, it's the one of the few.
leave the candle alone. It's the
Fair
only
enough.
thing that provides light in here when the generator goes on the fritz.
Hi.
Ah, a new customer.
It's an
Welcome to
acquired taste. I
Gulliver's
didn't
Gully.
originally
I'm
like it.
Gulliver. If you need to use the bathroom, let me know. And I'll give you the key, the flashlight, and the wolf repellent. We assume no liability for damages caused by the peanuts on the counter. So, what can I do for you?
Gulliver's Gully doesn't sound terribly inviting.
My customers aren't used to being invited anywhere. Who would want to invite thieves and smugglers? Or people with infectious mouth diseases? Now, if you're looking for an inviting ambience, you'd better go uptown, kid.
I've got a few questions regarding your regulars.
Spit 'em out.
I saw a chamomile and spearmint one, Leaky.
Don't you ever
At,
run into problems
Tesco.
with the Organon?
Twinings
to me,
one.
it looks like everyone here is doing whatever they want.
That's right. The authorities leave us alone here. Portofisco is far away, and the magnetic train route runs along the coast. That's how the floating black market was formed in the first place. We're always in places where the Organon doesn't look.
And if I told you that it won't stay that way for long?
Then I would tell you to go join Janosch and his resistance windbags. Only an idiot would believe in that conspiracy crap.
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Sure. He drops anchor here on a regular basis. I think he's got something going on
Oh.
with the owner of the weapons store in Little Venice.
Fair
She
enough.
won't break your heart. She'll perforate it with a repeating laser.
And Bozo has a brewery? I can hardly imagine how that would work out.
Lemon. I'm not a big fan of lemon. I have an orange blossom green tea that is lovely.
Go on, tell me about Bozo's girl.
Something going on with the owner of the weapons store in Little Venice. She won't break your heart. She'll perforate it with a repeating laser.
And Bozo has a thing going with that fury?
Already said that.
I can hardly imagine. That's it for now.
Yep, that was definitely enough.
Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. You gonna come say hi to the stream? No, you're gonna start corner and creep me out.
It's pretty dark in here.
Well, that's a good thing. Most of my regulars aren't a pretty sight. But if you think this is dark, just wait until the generator breaks down again.
Does that happen often?
Unfortunately, yeah. It's the salty air. Almost the same effect as sugar in the tank. Odd, isn't it?
Berries are good. Sugar. I can put sugar in the tank.
A drink, please.
Have you got any money?
Well,
I thought so. I mean, just look at you.
Why does everybody always say that?
Come back when you
I also
got
like
money.
Lady Grey for a normal tea.
Transients don't get a tab here.
What else is there to see in the floating black market?
Don't tell me you're a tourist. In that case, you'd better go uptown, assuming they let you in. Downtown is reserved for smugglers, fences, gamblers, and pirates. For a special thrill, I recommend watching the Platypus Pataka in the market arena. However,
Platypus
fighting only
Pataka.
takes place when two squabblers are going after each other.
Go on, tell me about those platypus fights again.
Platypus Pataka is a lethal contest, a fight for life and death.
Can't the jukebox play a different song for a change?
What do you mean? It plays a different song all the time.
Are you sure? It does sound pretty familiar, you know.
Leave my jukebox alone. Nothing but classics in the playlist. My favorite is the mating song of the junk crabs, but only when the door's closed. I have enough complaints about crab bites as it is.
I need to use the bathroom.
Then you should sign this waiver first.
A waiver? I hereby confirm that I am not entitled to seek damages against Gulliver, Gulliver's Gully, or Splash Me Toilet Outfitters in the case of blah 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 blah, hair loss, chemical burns to the nasal mucous membranes, blah 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 blah, spider bites, rat bites, wolf bites, blah 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 blah, leprosy, psoriasis, or any kind of curse inflicted by indigenous tribes? Who would sign this nonsense?
Well, the owner of the drugstore, for one.
Is he suicidal?
No. Blind. Using this bathroom is also a popular test of courage. I mean, popular with those who are named in the will. Garliff up there currently has a bet going on with his buddy, Liebold. But, I don't think he's gonna do it. He's still got plans.
Got your tail. Haha.
Yeah, well, I have a plan, too. I'm planning not to act like a coward. Hand me that pen.
You don't have to do this. You know that, right?
I've never done things I had to do.
Well then, good luck. When your urge to go becomes you can ask Garliff for the key.
I'll do that. See you later.
Come back when you're serious about buying a drink.
Garliff. How do I get up to Garliff? I think I need to walk around. There we go. Yes. No, I was just trying to figure out.
May I bother you?
Not really.
Then I'll have to do it without your consent. Didn't we meet in front of Doc's workshop?
You must be mistaken.
No. You and your beefy chum, you were gonna take something from me. What was it you were yelling? Death to the Organon?
Death to the Organon! I mean, death to the Organon! Whoever would say such a thing? Not that it isn't a good slogan. I mean, someone must have put a lot of thought into that.
Why are you sitting here on your lonesome?
I'm waiting for a worthy opponent to play rock, paper, scissors.
Well, why do you think you might find one here?
Because people around here tend to give you the finger.
That makes sense. So you're a professional rock, paper, scissors player?
Yeah, I'm an expert, a professional gamer, a prestidigitator. Scissors is my forte. I've been training it for years and I can do it in my sleep. But my rock really rocks too. Once in a while, I'm still a bit hesitant to make full use of my paper. But my coach says that I can compensate for this weakness through speed and stamina.
Have you got the key to the tavern bathroom?
Yes, but I still need it. I have this bet going.
You bet that you would use that bathroom?
Yeah, but I simply haven't worked up the courage yet.
Scares the crap out of you, does it?
That's what I'm waiting for.
I want to play.
Why not? But I need to see your fingers first. Did you bring them?
Well, the last time I looked, they were at the lower end of my arm. Let me have a look. Yep, here they are.
Ha ha ha. Nice try, buddy.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Those aren't official tournament fingers. They might be loaded. Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
What?
I'll be off then.
See you around.
What's an official tournament hand? That just sounds really confusing. Also, why is there a gondola?
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end.
It's an egg! Pick the effing thing up, you numped. Hello, you licking your chops? We had some dinner. Expired pills, sugar. Oh, you smell fishy.
What is that sheet music?
La musica si fa volare. È una canzone molto romantica. La 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 la.
Calzone.
Prego.
What he said.
Can't you sing something else for a change?
Con piacere, ma sfortunatamente, but it's too bad. I have just uno singolo spartito, only one musical scitta, comprende?
Some of it. Do you really have to keep rowing through the canals?
Oh, it's the Hazake.
Cantare, ma sì. I needed to drive off how do you say?
Boredom?
Grazie.
Ah, well, now that makes sense. Cool gondola.
Sì, questo cabrio molto confortabile con tutto extra speciale.
With all the extras? What extras?
Beh.
I don't mean to worry you, but the Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
No apprensione, don't worry. Con una bella canzone on your lips, all is gonna be bene in the end.
Nothing's gonna be bene. The whole planet is gonna go kablooey.
So I will sing fino all'ora. La 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 la.
Mi dispiace,
brother.
signor.
I hope they hurry up with their explosion.
I don't actually know how to say the organo is going to blow you up. But, there we go. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Huh? What's that mean?
Nothing.
That means goodbye.
A music stand? Uh-oh. That spells trouble. These foreign models are just pieces of junk. Something's always breaking down.
Airbag.
Stronzo! He's a matto, making a poof with my new sacco di aria. Now I must go to Il Tocco to get a replacement.
That was funny.
Can I steal your music? Oh no, I can't steal your music.
I'm gonna have to brood on this idea for a while.
Didn't mean to
What
do
an
that.
ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Okay. I'm going to put sugar in the thing and steal the sheet music to play the song of the mating crabs. Because that crab there just makes me think that that's what I need to do.
Huh. Wish I could remember. Is sugar in the tank good or bad for the engine? Well, there's only one way to find out.
It is bad.
Ah, right. It was bad. Thought so.
I can't steal the sheet music. But yes, I could tell him it's the voucher, unless there's Braille on it.
It's really dark here, but not so dark that I'll have to use my legendary sonar hearing. After all, I have the brightest eyes in the whole
Yeah.
Breathing all that mercury vapor when I was a kid is finally paying off.
Ah.
Ouch! Oh, ha! Oh! Nothing happened.
No, you didn't fall down the stairs.
And now, quiet.
Doesn't work when there's no power.
Hey, leave the can. It's the
Yeah,
only
no.
thing that provides.
I wouldn't want to lie to a blind person. He probably would.
Why don't you play something else for a change? Here. The mating song of the junk crabs.
Magnifico! Finalmente una canzone molto romantica. As long as there is no junk crabs nearby, non pericoloso, eh? Mille grazie.
Yoo-hoo!
Prego?
Arrivederci!
That's not what I was trying to say. I
Yoo-hoo!
was trying to say sorry.
Sorry about your airbag.
It's no problemo. I am a socio di Club Gondola Mobilistico.
A member of the Gondola Club?
Precisamente. Il doc always has a replacement for sacco di aria, caputo, capisce?
Capisco. Caputo.
Hey buddy, quit yanking my chain.
What's that box? Is that your new airbag already?
Sì. Fortunatamente il doc always has a replacement in the stock.
Do you always have to speak with that goofy accent?
Yeah, you bet. If I don't, I'm in trouble with the Gondola Association.
I see. Arrivederci!
Huh? What's that mean?
Nothing. That must be the new airbag. That was fast. All I need for the infamous Rufus crash test is my feet, a little momentum, and a healthy dose of blind vandalism. I never touch stuff.
It's an egg. This makes her having issues
Who
again.
have we here? Well, if it isn't the newcomer that everyone's talking about.
They're talking about me. High time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite understated.
We're not interested in fairy tales. You've got something that we want.
Huh. Tough. Good looks is something you're born with.
We are talking about the secret ascension codes.
The Ascension codes? Over my dead body. Wait. Let me rephrase that. Uh-oh. Ow!
Why do they only have one eye each?
Ow! 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 Ouch! Oh! Ow! Ow! Oof! Ow! Ow!
He hasn't got the money.
I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks.
So what do we do now?
We'd better report this to Donna.
Donna.
Oh!
Hi, kitty.
Lots of friendly people here. Maybe I should tone it down a bit.
Are you batting at my hair? We're back on the dock again.
I don't want that. That's really small bait. Nothing like my epic whale bait made from phosphorescent anchovies. What was it I didn't want to do again with jars full of hooks?
Stick your hand in it!
Stick my hand in. Ow! I already hooked that. Yoo-hoo!
Scram! You're scaring the fish.
But...
Shoot!
Got a bucket. Gadget shop. First dream mount. Yeah. It's just a frame drop thing. Just have to put up with it.
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Shopomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of cartridges.
Of course, we currently offer 2 different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive, but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free colorful lollipop.
No, don't tell
lollipop?
that.
So which brand do you prefer?
The expensive one.
And those are really the good cartridges?
Of course. Remember, Goal's mind is at stake here.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Bad, Rufus. There.
Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known. Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe. Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Guess who I am more likely to trust? My fiancé or his chief?
What's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber. That's what's up with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
Hi, Ray. I'm okay, just tired. I have cool new hair.
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What, lighting the fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we'd used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split 3 ways.
So, the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of Goal?
And not the most agreeable part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix, but for that, I need all 3 cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Take the 2 cartridges that are still in the output hopper.
I think the stream's behaving nicely.
And this thing.
What is it? A remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to Goal.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and...
And I can zap back and forth between two characters.
No. Yes.
And yes, cool new hair.
Something like that.
Got a haircut.
Just like a remote.
It's shorter and cuter.
Just like a remote.
Cool. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus. The longer
I don't
the
like this
fragments of
idea.
her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Goal and persuade her. All 3 parts of her. I will prepare everything else here in the meantime.
I don't
All
think switching
right,
someone's
here we
personality
go.
without their consent is fun. Leap bloop. Lollipop or love, 20G. Set priorities.
Hello again.
Ah, Rufus, how are you getting on?
Did you repair the gondolier's airbag?
Yep, all taken care of. And the next replacement is already waiting on the pier in front of the shop. But I still have no idea how that could happen.
I bet there's a criminal genius behind this.
Looks more like random vandalism to me. But who am I to complain? If it weren't for random vandalism, I guess I could close my shop for good.
Yeah, long live the random vandals. Nice office.
Gee, thanks, Rufus.
Now, I would have furnished it a bit differently, but it's still not bad.
Yes, I know. The shielding of the generator resonates rather awkwardly with the induction field of the magnetic solenoid coil in the main capacitor. But what would you do if you had oscillation frequencies of with a constant 30 Teslas?
Oh, yeah, let me see. I would move the generator a little more to the left.
But with this kind of field intensity, wouldn't that be too dangerous? Accidentally create a neutron star in my office?
Yeah, well...
You know what we're talking about, don't you?
Of course I know, and I still say more to the left.
If you think so. Have you noticed anything else?
Can I borrow some tools from you?
Go ahead. Help yourself. All I need to do now is make a few fine adjustments. For that, I just need a hammer and some chewing gum.
Yeah, sounds good. What's that funny apparatus in the lock next door?
Don't you mess with that, kid. It is part of an experiment designed to revive dead brain tissue by means of well-aimed electrical impulses. But there are a few obnoxious side effects that so far I haven't been able to remedy.
What kind of side effects?
The electrical field is so strong that space will fold around the generator, and the resulting creases are really hard to iron out.
Yeah, even Robert from Inner World would have chosen love over the lollipop. I know, he's stupid.
What's the freezer for?
That's where I keep the spare brains for my operations. And my lunchbox, of course, but right now it's empty.
Plenty of ice, no brains, and nothing to eat? Sounds like a fashion show to me. My office was cooler and bigger.
Really? The one in your ex-girlfriend's house?
Yep, not only bigger, there were also more blinky things. And it also had more of those things next to the door.
Light switches?
Precisely. I'll be off then.
Quite.
Yes, he is.
It's okay.
Just said I could borrow your tools. Oh, well that really doesn't say much for German men of his age.
I have no idea what airbags are supposed to be good for. They're always the first thing to break.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing with the eggs. Weapon shop.
Hello? Testing, testing. Attention, attention. This is an important announcement. A comet is approaching the floating black market.
I repeat, a comet is approaching the floating black market. In order to avoid panic, you should consider suicide as an option.
Dude! Not funny!
But it didn't do me any good. I'd better leave it open. And keep it in the back of my mind, just in case.
There's some serious wrong things in this game.
Don't believe it! I don't care if you're new to the neighborhood. Even if Brad Pitt, in person, stood at my door carrying cake, I would still take my nail gun and... What the? Who are you?
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Captain? Ha! Does it make you a captain these days if you only just manage to keep a rusty junk trawler afloat? The only captain I know is Captain Seagull up in Bellevue. But I'll take Bozo any day over that puffed-up imbecile.
So, you know him?
I'm currently wearing his underwear, if you really must know.
Aw.
I would like a knife.
In your gut or in your eye? You can have both.
What have you got on offer?
My specialty today is cuts and stab wounds for obnoxious visitors.
Holy crap on a cracker. Do you think that's the smartest way to treat a potential customer?
You? A potential customer? Ha! Just look at you! You should be glad I haven't shot you yet, with the emphasis on yet.
I think I lost my way.
Yeah, I think so too. But I've got good news for you. It's not gonna happen anymore in the future.
Because then I'll know my way around?
Because you won't be able to walk, that's why.
Are you heading home now, Ray?
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Yeah, don't even think about bugging me again.
Little Venice! Cute. God, this place is massive. I just stole the freaking antenna!
Why does that always happen to me with antennas?
There's a harbor.
Aw, no. I can't while someone's watching. Aw, no. I can't.
Oh, it's those guys.
Hey, you! Why are you sneaking around here?
Do you mean me?
Of course I mean you. Or do you have an invisible buddy with you?
Ha! If I had a buddy with me, he wouldn't be half as invisible as I am, because I move as inconspicuously as a ninja.
Ah, no way. The way you stomp around, I would notice you even if you were hidden using the golden dragon of invisibility from Gilligan's gadget shop.
Ha! A real ninja doesn't need gadgets. I can dissolve into thin air with my secret stealth powers anytime.
Then please do that. I don't want to see you around here again. Understand?
Okay. Right, that went that way. I'm gonna check in the tavern. But this is bigger than the. Aha, there we are. Bigger than the thing from the first.
Excuse me?
What do you want?
I think an apology would be in order.
What for?
Like, for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized crime.
And how does that give you the right to assault innocent passers-by in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Cool. So, unorganized crime. What is it exactly?
We're just like a criminal organization without the organized bits.
Could I join you, maybe? I'm incredibly unorganized.
Don't be ridiculous. What could you possibly have to offer?
I'm very resilient. I can fall from a tower 2 miles high into a pile of syringes without taking any damage.
Remarkable. And can you juggle balls on your nose?
Oh, really? I'm a daring adventurer, not a circus ocelot.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
Well, how can I
probably
prove to
used
you
the
that I'm
bathroom.
reckless enough?
You'd have to do something truly reckless, like shave Donna's cat, for instance.
If that's all.
That wasn't a serious suggestion. Nobody in his right mind would ever do something that reckless.
Hey,
No,
I'm
not shaving
nobody
a cat.
in his right.
I already felt bad.
Don't try to stop me. I'll soon be part of your organization. You'll see.
Felt bad enough for the
beat it.
tranquilizers and the caffeine.
So, what does the Organon think
postal
of your
cats.
organization?
This is the floating black market, kiddo. We don't care what the Organon thinks.
So, what about that Organon official right behind you?
What? Very funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Say, where's your pal?
Wink? He's got in our secret hideout, even though he's not really qualified. Blind as a bat in his right eye. And the right eye is the important one, after all.
Huh? Who says that?
My mama. Why?
Do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
Ah.
I'll get back to you.
Whatever.
Hello, bozo.
Rufus, what's up?
Something went wrong with the surgery.
You think so? She looks healthy to me.
Well, physically, she's in great shape. Like this. Boom, chaka chaka, boom, yeah! But mentally, it's more like... Cuckoo! Understand?
Certain people have mental problems. Yes, I understand that.
Her mind has been split. I have to persuade all 3 of them to come back to the lab for another round of surgery.
Your girlfriend now exists in triplicate? Don't stretch yourself too thin, handling one woman's heart at a time.
I'll manage somehow. See you later.
Don't get lost.
I'm going to preface this game with a caveat that I do not agree with it.
All right, Rufus. This is a routine situation for a ladies' man like yourself. Easy peasy. No reason at all to be nervous. You are eloquent and witty. Very handsome. And your hair smells of solvent. Now, for the right facial expression. Here it comes.
Blue steel.
Check. Charm cannons at full blast. And now, to come up with the best possible line. Oh, that's it. A classic. Take a deep breath, and then... Here I go.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Believe me, I would much rather be on the West Promenade by the rotating gardens. At this time of year, Morris serves the best soyacino in all of Elysium. Instead, I'm sitting in this hole in the ground drinking... What is this, anyway?
Camel drool, what else?
Camel drool.
No, wait, the camel drool's still under the counter. What you got there is the tincture for my nail infection.
Ah! Does that mean you bathed your filthy nails in this?
Yeah, but go ahead and drink it. Apparently it only works on fingernails.
And this is where my mechanisms of repression should be kicking in. Ah! Here they are.
Are you mad at me for some reason?
Whatever makes you think that? You kidnapped me, caused me a bad head injury.
That's not the way I remember it.
You appear to be suffering from a perception disorder.
You mean, in reality, you're not sexy at all?
Just stay away from me. Understood.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
Ah, really turned your head, did I?
Turning heads and demolishing them are two different things.
With Tony's tortoise, they weren't.
Listen, Rufus, I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull with a circular saw.
Yes, but there's no proof.
And to top it all off, I'm starving. So, you had better stay away from me.
I can get food.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ugh, yuck! It's growing hair. I bet this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare lab.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza viruses.
I'm having those.
Hey.
There he goes again.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
It did indeed.
Oh, right. Yes, I can imagine. Not all that different. Neither of us belongs on this planet.
That's right. I belong on Elysium, and you belong in solitary confinement.
No. What I meant was we belong together. We are soulmates,
This is painful.
so to speak.
I have no idea where you get
This is
that
oh
notion.
so painful.
I am sophisticated. I am educated.
Check. Check.
I haven't got any communicable diseases.
But I still maintain that we're very similar.
Just don't come too close to me, will you?
I give up.
I'm afraid I already know you better than that.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
Is that a promise?
Of course.
Good. That increases the chances that you'll stay away.
What a woman.
Okay, so let's, do something incredibly inappropriate.
The cartridge fits. Now the remote just has to work. Thanks to my charm, the rest will be child's play.
I think I used the left one.
Huh? What the... Where am I?
Don't you know? You haven't had that much to drink. This is still Gulliver's Gully, the darkest dive in the floating black market.
Floating black market? Not on Deponia.
Where else?
Rufus, I'll wring his neck.
Everything okay?
Just give me some of your strongest. As long as I'm here, I may as well rot my brain.
One rust-red brain death coming right up.
You again. What do you want?
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
So what? Do I have to ask your leave every time I want to go somewhere?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Dream on, wimp. I don't even know myself how I got here. But since I'm here now anyway, I might as well explore my surroundings. And by surroundings, I mean this drink.
Hey, you can't do that.
Calm down. It's all on Rufus today.
But that was my lighter fluid.
Yeah, that's how it tasted. Hit me with another.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
I must? I don't think so.
But your health is at stake.
Don't worry. I'm feeling just great.
But if you don't come...
Then what? Will I get bruises? Will my shoulder be dislocated? Will I get a nosebleed?
No, not that. But
you will if you keep bothering me like that.
yeah, well,
I like this
bother.
Rufus,
What?
a little friendly advice. Never provoke a woman with a temper. Believe me, I once knew a woman who...
You stay out of this.
You two do what you want then.
Where were we?
I think I was about to brain you with this bar stool.
Ah, yes, great. Then let's proceed.
Hey, no fighting in my bar, you hear?
Yeah. We have to keep... Yeah.
No worries. I'm going to take care of the organon myself.
Really?
This is
And
the
just
reckless
how are you
brain.
planning to do that?
I'll just whoop their butts if they dare to cross me.
Damn! Why didn't I think of that? Aren't you even wondering how you got here?
Not really. You're in the vicinity. That should suffice as an explanation.
Well, I'm always good for a surprise.
You are basically the human equivalent of spontaneous self-combustion.
Wow, thanks.
Damn, that came across much too nicely.
Hey, baby.
Are you trying to hit on me? Save your breath, wimp.
Hey, you got me all wrong. I can wrap you around my pinky in my sleep.
You'd better beware, or I'll wrap something around your throat in your sleep.
See? I haven't even started, and
Not
you're
that I
already
condone
fantasizing
violence
about
or
you
abuse
and
in
me
any
in
form,
bed together.
In a computer game, it's appropriate. And that is not appropriate.
I'll find a way to make you go all weak.
As weak as your head, or as weak as your arms?
As weak as both together, baby.
Ugh.
I was actually trying to say you're actually pretty cool, but that just went very wrong.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
No threats, please.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. Alright, let's try that one.
What? How did I wind up here?
Most
I
people
love
ask
this voice
that, but
actress.
Very few of them really want to hear the answer.
She's very
You're
Vesta.
funny.
Oh dear, this is wrong.
Oh, it's you! How nice!
You have to come with me and see Doc.
She is awesome,
Oh
I'll
my
totally agree.
gosh. Am I sick then?
No, you...
Oh dear. I can feel it now. I think I'm running a fever.
No,
Ah,
you're
this
not
is
sick.
anxiety brain!
My feet quick. Look and tell me if my uvula is swollen. Ah.
Will you listen to me? You're not sick.
Oh, what a relief. And here I was thinking I had to see Doc.
But you do have to see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
This is going to be one of those days. Can't you remember anything?
Well, yes. You are... Rudy.
Rufus.
Oh, this is exhausting. My head feels as if a burning saw blade hit me in the temple.
You obviously can't remember anything at all. That makes it even more important for you to go see Doc.
You're probably right. You're such a good friend, Rudy.
Sure. So, are you coming? There's no time to lose. We need to prevent the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Wait, did I hear that right? You're planning to stop the Organon? Don't tell me you're with those resistance fruitcakes.
Resistance? What are you talking about?
What do you think? Janosch and his people. Who else?
Janosch?
That I won't have any conspiratorial meetings in my bar. First, they're all death to the Organon. And then I end up having to scrape peanut chips out of the jukebox.
Did you hear that, Rufus? A real
How terribly exciting. But the really important thing is that we're both headed to Doc now. We're gonna fix your brain, and...
We can't do that now. We need to join the resistance.
Yes. Yeah, what?
Oh dear.
What do I have to do to make you come along?
I don't know. Can you do magic?
Of course. I'm really good at making objects disappear.
Ooh! Too bad we haven't got time for that. We need to join the resistance, just like Janosch.
Oh, is this really necessary?
Oh, please.
I don't know which Inquisitor
all right.
option I chose.
Then we'll go see Doc.
Of course. A true resistance fighter will go anywhere.
Janosch.
Well, I
What's up
didn't
with
know
that
about her.
Janosch?
That's what I would like to know.
No, that was a rhetorical question. Janosch is the leader of the resistance. You keep raving about him.
Really? He must be quite a daredevil.
Oh, good grief. Hey, baby.
Are you talking to me?
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
mugs on the counter. This is Ronnie, and this is Donnie, and this is Princess Lamefoot.
Why is Princess Lamefoot limping?
She's unhappy because she's feeling lonely. What are you doing?
Now Ronnie is Prince Lamefoot.
Oh, how cute! I didn't know you were an animal lover.
Yes, quite.
Oh, British or American? Then I probably chose her then, but... Or if she's the British one.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Actually, it did.
Oh. Uh-huh. Here's looking at you, kid.
Huh? Did one of your contact lenses slip? It's so dimly lit in here, I can't really see a thing.
Never mind. I give up.
What are you giving up?
No, it doesn't matter.
Huh, okay.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
Yay!
Okay, how do we join the resistance? That sounds painful. We probably have to do the...
May I bother you again?
Aren't you going to do that anyway?
Got a point there. You're part of a resistance.
As long as we don't have to play rock, paper, scissors, we're good.
Who said that? That's top secret information.
Sorry, didn't know that. And the others don't seem to be clear on the concept either.
Then
It depends.
Please tell them. We can't have everyone broadcasting my secrets.
What are you rebelling against?
Against our oppression by the Organon. What else? Death to the Organon.
What has the Organon ever done to you?
Well, it oppresses me with its constant oppression. It makes me furious.
May I join you?
Impossible. You could be an Organon spy.
But how are you going to fight the Organon if you don't recruit new members?
Through passive resistance.
Meaning...
We constantly hatch new plans about how we can resist even more passively. Sometimes we even don't say a bad word about the Organon for weeks. That's how passive we are.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
The
not how
Prime
you
Controller
resist.
is going to blow a fuse when he finds out.
Oh, damn it, I forgot ID was streaming. For the king. Sounds cool. Lollipop, oh love, lollipop, lollipop. Ooh,
Please let me
lolly,
join you.
lollipop.
I want to impress a woman.
You think that would work?
Of course. Women go for courageous men.
Men who have the courage to use a filthy bathroom in a pub.
Yeah, I was thinking of the kind of courage you need to join a good cause.
Hey, but I'm already doing that. Here, take this bathroom key to Gulliver. I no longer need it.
Sweet.
I'll be off
doing
then.
that
See you
then.
around.
I'm going to use the bathroom. Because that sounds like an appropriately dumb thing to do.
Did it just get colder in here? Ah! What is that? Oh! Ah! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Anything but that! Take it away! Not this agony! Ah!
He's got toilet paper stuck to his foot.
Everything okay, kid?
I've been in worse tavern bathrooms.
It's just, I heard these noises, and
Let's just say the toilet paper could be softer.
you don't have to play the tough guy for me, kid. I've been in there before, and I know the toilet paper. I feel your pain. By the way, you got a piece stuck to your foot, and you should remove it before someone sees. They wouldn't understand.
Now I have a piece of toilet paper in my inventory, I think. Wonderful. Can I be part of your
Excuse
group
me?
now?
You again?
I would really love to join you.
Don't be ridiculous. What could you possibly have to offer?
I certainly am reckless enough.
I know you're not.
I'm a gifted tinkerer.
Really? So what do you tinker?
Power inverters, escape machines, a life of order and contentment.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal. I am so incredibly cool.
Just how cool?
I'm so, like, laid back that the back of my head, like, is almost touching the ground. Yeah.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
And I'm a good listener.
You are? That sounds interesting.
They call me the Ear.
You know, there's this story that I've always wanted to...
Eagle Ear, master of sound waves.
But my story...
Listening his opponents into the dust.
Forget it.
What?
Yes,
Did you
sigh.
say something?
Sigh. And also, that noise is very Zoidberg.
What was that you wanted me to do to prove I'm reckless enough? Shave Donna's cat?
No, no, no. I told you not to shave Donna's cat. That'd be extremely dangerous and stupid.
Haha! Danger is my middle name. And
I think stupid is your middle
name. Don't try to stop me. I'll soon be part of your organization.
Oh, Donna's
You'll
gonna be
see.
the weapons lady.
Beat it.
I'll get back to you.
Whatever.
This is proving extremely convoluted. I've got toilet paper. I wonder if the guy would accept toilet paper. Oh yeah, he said something about Gullivers as a coupon. Let's get some psychoactive stuff.
Is this a prescription?
May I touch? At least it seems to be written in Braille, although the writing is a little smeared, but it isn't a prescription.
Darn, I was so sure this time.
Wait a minute, this is one of my coupons. Where did you find it?
He was under his nose the whole time.
With this, you get a free sample of my latest shipment, Cucumis agnito, the cucumber of revelation. It's so new that there aren't any studies on medium or long-term after effects.
Cool. The cucumber of revelation. Hey, I think I actually just had an inspiration. You should never trust a blind man, or he'll fob the worst crap off on you.
There's all kinds of shops. Bellevue. Dark Alley to the harbour. Okay, definitely Dark Alley.
Da 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 da. Roo refuse. Roo refuse. Roo refuse. Super super diffuse. Hey, you can say what you like about those black market bums, but they have good taste in music.
What? What?
It seems to be a colony of junk crabs. Cute.
Yes. Yes, he's definitely not getting a discount.
That isn't the secret knock.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. The secret knock goes...
You fool. Now you've given it away. Let me in.
First, the knock.
All right. Now can I come in?
No, wait, I got that wrong. That was the old knock.
What? But...
I know, it's a shame we changed it. The old one was much easier to remember. Nevertheless, we're using the new knock now.
And how does it go?
It's a secret.
Oh, darn it.
Okay. Harbour Bellevue?
What's that? Great. Hey, hello? What do you mean, bleh? The nerve.
Do I have anything nice smelling? Very much doubt it. I don't even know what that is. Peanuts. I could give it the flu. Ew! I gave it the flu! Oh, that's mean. Old Town Birdhouse.
There's nothing here but bird droppings. And there's enough of those on Bozo's deck. I didn't have to come here for them. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Really?
Ow!
Hey, hands off the tree!
Okay. What? That wasn't my hands.
You just kicked the tree.
Because I did it with my feet. You see? Here. Feet. Boom. Oh, come on. That was funny.
You just got beaten.
Oh, what happened? And why does my back suddenly feel like somebody scratched the word revenge into it with a rusty rake? Ugh, must be the stress.
Someone probably scratched revenge into it with a dusty rake. Okay. We have all kinds of weird and wonderful things to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it here. Because I'm kind of tired. I have to prep some stuff for tomorrow. And I will pick this up anon. We've had a good 2 hours, so, you know, it's okay. So, yeah, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. This has been Chaos on Deponia, Part 1. Thank you so very much for joining me today. And I bid you good night.